Get it down, you Sam. Cheers, mate.
Oh my God.
How's that worked out for you?
Oh my God.
Do you want a minute? I can't give you a minute. We've only got 15.
No joke, that's horrible.
Oh, no, we've done it now, mate.
Hello and welcome to Pete and Sam's Reality News with me, Sam.
And me, Pete.
Hello and welcome to Pete and Sam's Reality News. We are your one-stop shop for everything reality. On at 11 p.m. So if you're thinking about going to bed, don't. Light some scented candles, get betwixt those sheets, and put on a bit of Boys to Men.
Well, if they're listening to Boys to Men, they're not listening to the show, are they? So that don't work, does it?
Tonight on the show, we're going to be bringing you all the latest reality headlines. We also have a very special bulletin from the very funny Steff Todd, who's going to be bringing us the latest reality bites.
I'll be bringing you the results of last week's Prick of the Week. The votes were so close, Prince Andrew started sweating again.
Time for the reality news headlines. Yasmin and James Locke have row in Dubai. Yes, Pete, your second best friend James Locke has been arguing with his girlfriend Yasmin Okelu, and they are reported to have had a huge argument whilst away in Dubai. According to a source, we do love those sources, who said that they had been bickering for a few days and it resulted in a bigger fight between the pair. Pete, have you got any inside gossip for us?
I do. I spoke to Lockie this morning, actually. He's having a very lovely time. He's out there working. They have had a little bicker, but it's nothing new between Yasmin and James. It's the same old shit.
Do you think they're going to last?
No.
Well, they rekindled their romance in October last year, following a split in 2019. The source added that Yasmin is keen to leave Dubai and come home, but is having trouble getting a flight due to new restrictions.
Funny when Prats break the rules and then the rules change and they complain about the rules, isn't it?
Talking of the rules changing, Mexico is the new Dubai.
Mexico, that was, for anyone listening.
Yes, celebrities such as Dua Lipa, Chloe Sims, your best friends, Lottie Moss. Actually, do you know what? If we're going to do this, and we're all trapped here in England, we're going to do it in the right way. Can we get some mariachi music, please?
Who are you talking to?
Arriba!
I mean, the show's starting to look up for me. Lovely.
Yes, that's right, Pete. Celebrities such as Dua Lipa, Chloe Sims, your best mate, Lottie Moss and Demi Sims have all flocked to Tulum, a Mexican beach resort. As influencer hotspot, Dubai has now been added to the UK's red list of destinations.
You've got to do these shots, mate.
No, we can't. It's too early in the morning, mate. I can't be doing
Well, why did you pour them? Get it down, you Sam. Cheers, mate.
Oh, my God.
How's that worked out for you?
Oh, my God.
Do you want a minute? I can't give you a minute. We've only got 15.
No joke. That's fucking horrible.
Oh, no, we've done it now, mate. Really enjoyed this segment.
Danielle Lloyd's sex life inspired by Netflix show Bridgerton. She revealed that the couple paused the show during the staircase sex scene so they could go and have sex on their own stairs. Where was the weirdest place you've ever had sexual intercourse, Peter? We've had a couple of tequilas. We're feeling a little bit loose. Have you had it on the stairs?
Yeah, I mean, that's standard.
You've had it on the stairs? You had it in the car?
Who hasn't had sex in a car?
Have you had sex in the kitchen?
Yes, mate.
In the garden?
Yes, in the garden. It's always good.
In the park?
Not in a park.
Yes! Had a hand job.
What, in a park?
Had a hand job in a park once.
Excellent.
Bridgerton has been a massive hit and watched by 63 million households since its Christmas Day debut.
That's 62.999999999 more people than us.
Kelly Brook wears socks and sandals. Kelly Brook was so impressed with her £115 Birkenstock Arizona sandals that she was determined to wear them on a Monday, whatever the weather.
Love Kelly Brook, still an absolute salt.
People think that Zara McDermott looks like Kelly Brook.
Do they? People are wrong. I love a sock and sandal combo. It's an unpopular opinion, but I do.
We do know that because you posted on your Instagram yesterday a photo in sandals and white socks.
There you go. Me and Kelly Brook ahead of the curve again.
You got the fake tan. You got the hair in a bun, you got the Birkenstock. Some might even call you the Messiah.
I've been called worse, I'll be honest with you.
Thing is, you wouldn't be Jesus. You'd be Pontius Pilate.
What the fuck are you talking about? Isn't that the geezer that basically put the hit on Jesus?
This week's main story, Instagram Q&As are here to stay. Yes, that's right. With everyone currently in lockdown, it's harder and harder for celebs to make the news, so many are flocking to Instagram to make the papers.
So let me get this right. The main story is there are no stories.
Well, exactly, mate. Everyone's in lockdown. People aren't going out anymore. People aren't falling out of cabs. People aren't mysteriously apparently throwing up in alleys outside Amazonico.
I wasn't throwing up.
For example, Demi Sims. You talking to Demi Sims? Maybe not Chloe, but Demi? She's still not talking to you? What did you do? So on a Q&A, Demi joked, yeah, where's the ring? And the headline that emerged was Demi Sims says marriage is on the cards after just 2 weeks. That was from the Daily Mail. OK magazine, Demi Sims teases Francesca Farrago marriage after 2 weeks of dating.
How long have you been with Zara?
A year and a half.
Marriage on the cards there?
Absolutely not.
You've heard it here. We've got an exclusive. Sam Thompson does not want to marry Zara McDermott.
Doesn't want to marry yet.
Following scandal.
Well, this actually gave us the idea to do one on PS Reality News Instagram. We've actually got some of the questions here. Got a little bowl. Pete, if you knew Sam had 1 day left in this world, what would you plan for him? I know what you'd do. Take me straight to a strip club.
Yes, because it's a beneficial thing for both of us.
Pete actually fell in stripper love once.
By Pete, what he means is Sam. Sam fell in stripper love. And listen, he did well, actually, because he managed to get her email address.
So before we move on to the next segment of the show, you know we did mum shout-outs last week.
How could I forget that sack of shit?
Well, my mother was watching and she made you a cottage pie. She also sent this message.
Hi Pete, I've sent you a cottage pie made with love. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh,
Fabulous.
Mum.
That's cute. She's lovely, isn't she?
Yeah,
your
so
mother?
she's made it all vegan for you.
You can really taste your mum's put a lot into that.
Well, thank you, Karen Thompson. Well, you were joking, Pete, but we've actually got a couple of shout-outs for some mums out there, so here we go.
Here he is, DJ Dickhead, with this week's shout-out.
Shout out to Linda, who runs a food bank and has been giving out food parcels all the way through the pandemic. She's an absolute legend. Makes a shit cottage pie, though. Shout out to Heather, who says Pete is better than Sam. That's not very nice.
Heather, I love you.
Verona can't make a cottage pie, but she makes a banging pasta bake. Pete, I think you should do something.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jill, soft G, like Jill. She's a fan all the way from New Zealand. Wendy does an amazing roast dinner every Sunday at 4 p.m. Wendy, I will be there. Shout out to Gemma, who's a mum-to-be. Congratulations, Gemma.
Well done, Gemma.
Shout out to Elaine, who nominated herself as a mum-to-5. Fuck me, she's been busy. I quite enjoyed that shout-out bit, I'll be honest with you.
I did indeed. And now for our next segment, we've got Steff Todd here coming in with her best impressions for your favourite celebrities.
I'm really excited about this one.
In a bit we've called Reality Bites.
Thanks, lads. Right, first up, we have Nadine Coyle, right? She is set to join a host of other stars in the Bake Off tent in the Great British Bake Off Stand Up for Cancer. I proper love Nadine. She's going to be ace at this. See, I'm really excited to be baking and stuff. Baking with flour. A couple of our ex-girl bandmates, right? They've all sent us some motivation. Cheryl went, well, you know what, Nadine? Honestly, if I had to sum you up in one word, it'd be you're a total superstar. Kimberly Walsh. She said, "Aye, Nadine, do you know what? You're just gonna totally smash it. Honestly, I'm gonna be cheering for you at home in my gym jams." And Nadine replied back and she said, "See, I think that's really nice of the girls." Charlotte Crosby went to her Instagram stories the other night to rant about how she's so sick of seeing her mates living a normal life out in Dubai. Being in lockdown in the UK is not sexy. However, being in the sunshine in Australia, now that is sexy. Now, I don't know about you, but I am absolutely over hearing the word Dubai, plus it's a proper nightmare to spell. It is now up there with words we never used to use before the pandemic, such as furlough, what does that even mean? Super spreader, tier system, and COVID, which is actually Yorkshire for coronavirus. Over to Kylie Jenner. Despite having to cancel Stormy World 3 due to the pandemic, she went all out. Hey guys, so today is Stormy's birthday and she's literally like 3 years old. Oh my God, you guys, this is so crazy. Stormy baby!
I love it, Stormy!
Some of the sisters, right, they sent messages to Stormy. Kim Kardashian, she went, seriously, I hope that your birthday is gluten-free, dairy-free, and Kim-free. Kim is such a freak. To which Kim replied, oh my God, Courtney, you're so ridiculous. And that's it for all your reality bites.
I love that.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, thank you for bringing a bit of credibility to this show.
Now do us.
Yeah, me!
Tarkers!
Oh,
Oh my God, me!
I just can't, I just don't understand.
Sorry, you're now doing an impression of yourself.
I know!
Can you do any childs?
Oh my God, I'm saying definitely, honestly.
Wow!
Oh my God, Han, why What is that in your hand, honey?
It's a finger pointer.
Oh my God, I love it. Had for Jazz on that hand.
I used to have an Amy Child's poster on my wall.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, Sam, that is disgusting, Han. Honestly.
Can you be Holly Willoughby and I'll be Philip Schofield?
Hi, and good morning. So, coming up, we want to know, would you rather have an affair with a milkman or postman? Oh my God, stop it, stop it. Oh my God, stop it, stop it. Milkman or postman? Oh my God, I can't
Oh, I'm actually laughing. Holly, shit, you're getting paid more than me and it annoys me.
I have absolutely no idea what's just happened there. Your impression, very, 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 very good. Yours, fucking shit.
That's what he does, he laughs. They just laugh all the time on the sofa together. I don't actually want you to go. Do you want a shot of tequila? We've got some tequila here.
I can't because I've got to go back in the car and it makes me feel a bit sick.
Is your favourite animal a millipede, by any chance?
I've never thought about it, Sam.
Weirdly, apparently people who suffer with motion sickness, their favourite animal is normally some sort of insect.
Where the fuck have you got that ridiculous fact from?
Nat Geo Wild.
Steff, thank you so much for that. That was wonderful.
It really was, thank you.
Yeah, you need to just shush.
Now on to my personal favourite, the Sam News.
No.
Yeah. We had one comment on YouTube about my favourite bit, the Sam News. Why don't you bring it back? Well, you don't have to ask me twice.
Absolutely ridiculous.
The people want it, the people get it. Now time for the Sam News. This week in the Sam News, Zara reveals she is moving out. Yes, that's right, Pete. Zara is getting a place for herself.
She's leaving you, is she?
The gorgeous Zara McDermott has revealed that she has plans to buy property in Essex in order to renovate it and have some independence.
So she just wants to come away from you a little bit, give herself a little bit more time to do the things that she loves to do. Are you going to be worried about her spending more time on her own?
Absolutely not.
What, because she probably won't be on her own?
Zara responded to fans in a Q&A on Instagram saying, I plan on purchasing my own place and renovating it and then living in it until me and Sam decide to move in together properly.
Are you happy about this?
Oh, yes and no.
Are you pleased she's going?
Well, she's not going forever.
But she is leaving you?
She's not leaving me.
I mean, it sounds like she's leaving you.
No, after lockdown, she's going to renovate a place up.
Yeah, and leave you?
No, she's
so Zara McDermott is leaving Sam Thompson again?
And that's it for the Sam News.
Fabulous. We'll get straight on to the only important part of the show, the bit that everyone tunes in for. It's Prick of the Week. Prick of the Week. Right, Prick of the Week was a really interesting one last week. We had 3 nominees. We had Conor McGregor, we had Sam Trust Fund Thompson, and we had the Queen. Now, believe it or not, I put the Queen in as a bit of a joke. Turns out you're all horrible, horrible fuckers, because this week's Prick of the Week is the fucking Queen.
Is that clap-worthy? I don't even know why I'm
I don't think we should be clapping it, no.
Do you think the Queen watches E4 at 11 o'clock on a Monday night?
So, on to this week's pricks, and the first up, Ryanair. Ryanair came up with a slogan this week, which they've had to now remove, jab and go, encouraging people to go on holiday. So that's the first prick of the week, Ryanair. Second prick of the week is, have you seen the little child that was harassing Professor Chris Whitty this week?
I have not, no.
Basically, there was a young man who thought it would be really funny to harass and video himself harassing Chris Whitty whilst he was queuing up for some dinner. He genuinely is a complete and utter tit.
Chris Whitty, we got your back.
It's the first time we've had anyone from the government's back on this entire series. Lastly, and my personal prick of the week this week is going to be Sam.
Oh, mate, it's actually boring now. Do you know, they want better pricks.
They don't, because you've come second every week so far, and it just so happens that there's been a bigger prick every week. But I feel like your time is coming, and I feel like it could be this week for that fucking horrendous suit. The 3 nominees for this week are going to be Sam Trust Fund Thompson, again, Ryanair for the jab and go, and the little child for harassing Chris Whitty. However, there are actually bigger pricks this week, and they're not just going to be entered into Prick of the Week, they are the pricks of the year. So we just want to do a massive fuck you to all the people that trolled Sir Captain Tom Moore and his passing this week. Just on behalf of everyone from Pete and Sam's Reality News, we want to send condolences to the family.
So Tom Moore, you're a hero. Sadly, that's all we have time for here at Pete and Sam's Reality News. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Sam Thompson.
I've been Pete.
Take care of yourselves and stay away from each other.
Ta-da.
Yes. Have you seen the Silhouette Challenge on TikTok?
I don't have TikTok, you know that full well.
Clever remix of 2 songs, add a sexy bit of filter lighting, and we're in.
I'm not doing that.
We have to.
I'm not doing it. The whole point of this show now is that I don't have to do these silly fucking TikToks.